Welcome back to our channel where we share updates and untold stories about Tammy Slaton, star of TLC's hit reality series 1000 Pounds, Sisters, has stunned fans yet again with a transformation that seems to grow more incredible by the day. After shedding an awe-inspiring 500 pounds in her ongoing weight loss journey, the 38-year-old Kentucky native has now revealed her dazzling new smile, one that symbolizes not only physical change, but emotional rebirth. For a woman who once struggled to breathe without an oxygen tank and admitted she never thought she'd live to see her late 30s, Tammy's debut of her new teeth feels like the crowning jewel of her metamorphosis. But behind the shiny veneers and carefully restored dental work lies a story of grit, loss, courage, and an unshakable desire to reclaim life after years of pain. This is the story of how Tammy Slaton went from being one of America's most ridiculed reality stars to an icon of perseverance. Now standing proudly, smiling wide, with the world cheering her on. The smile she always wanted. For years, Tammy's dental health was one of her most sensitive topics. Fans who tuned into 1000 Pounds, Sisters often noticed her missing teeth, something the star herself admitted made her feel self-conscious. Food addiction, poor oral hygiene during her heaviest years, and long-term neglect due to immobility had taken their toll. "I used to hide my smile," Tammy confessed in a recent TikTok live. "Even when I lost the weight, I didn't feel complete. Something was missing. Now, when I look in the mirror, I don't just see a thinner face, I see a smile that makes me proud." When Tammy debuted her new pearly whites in a series of selfies, social media erupted. Fans who had followed her since the earliest days of her reality TV career flooded her comments with words like radiant, beautiful, and "you look like a brand new person." It wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about confidence. For the first time in decades, Tammy wasn't afraid to laugh, grin, or beam without covering her mouth. From oxygen tanks to independence, the road to Tammy's new teeth was paved with a far greater battle, her fight for survival. At her heaviest, she weighed over 700 pounds, confined to a wheelchair and depending on oxygen just to get through the day. Doctors warned her repeatedly that she was on the brink of organ failure. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. "I thought I was going to die," Tammy has admitted in emotional interviews. "I didn't think I'd make it another year." But after a near-death medical crisis in 2021 that left her in a medically induced coma, Tammy had what she described as her way-up call. It was then she decided to fully commit to weight loss surgery and rehabilitation. Over the course of 2 years, Tammy shed more than 500 pounds, a feat many once thought impossible. With her weight loss came mobility, improved breathing, and a renewed will to live. "She's like a whole different person," her sister Amy Slaton recently shared. "The old Tammy would have never believed she could do what she's done. She's stronger than all of us gave her credit for." A symbol of healing. Dental work may seem like a small milestone compared to life-saving weight loss, but for Tammy, her new teeth represent a powerful symbol of healing. For years, Tammy had been mocked not only for her size, but also for her appearance. Internet trolls targeted her missing teeth mercilessly, using them as ammunition in their cruel attacks. Tammy often admitted those comments hurt deeply, even if she tried to laugh them off on camera. Now, with her sparkling smile, Tammy has reclaimed the narrative. Instead of being the butt of jokes, she's inspiring people who see her transformation as a reminder that it's never too late to invest in yourself. "People told me I was lazy, worthless, that I'd never change," Tammy said. "But look at me now. I'm smiling for the first time in forever, and nobody can take that away from me." Fans react to the glow-up. The reveal of Tammy's teeth became a viral moment online. Hashtags like TammyGlowUp and Tammy Slaton Transformation trended across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Fans who once watched her struggle in a wheelchair now gush over her confidence. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. "Tammy is proof that change is possible. She's glowing," one fan wrote. "Her smile says everything. I'm crying seeing how far she's come," another commented. "This is the comeback of the century," declared a viral tweet. Even longtime critics admitted they were stunned by her transformation. What was once a tale of hopelessness has become one of the most uplifting redemption arcs in reality television history. A journey of grief and triumph. But Tammy's transformation wasn't without heartbreak. In 2023, she lost her husband, Caleb Willingham, whom she had met in rehab. Their whirlwind romance and wedding had been documented on the show, but tragedy struck when Caleb passed away unexpectedly. Many feared Tammy would relapse into old habits, using food as a coping mechanism for grief. Instead, she surprised everyone by pushing forward with even more determination. "Losing Caleb broke me," Tammy admitted. "But I knew he wouldn't want me to give up. He wanted me to live. And that's what I'm doing." In many ways, her new teeth feel like part of that promise, a commitment to living fully, smiling brightly, and honoring the life she nearly lost. What's next for Tammy? With her health improving and her confidence soaring, Tammy has hinted at exciting new chapters ahead. From brand partnerships to public speaking opportunities, her story has transcended the boundaries of reality TV. "I want to help people," Tammy shared. "If my journey can inspire just one person to believe in themselves, then everything I went through was worth it." She's also hinted at the possibility of writing a memoir, sharing the unfiltered details of her struggles and triumphs. Fans are already eagerly awaiting a book that could provide hope to others battling food addiction, obesity, or self-doubt. And as for romance? Tammy hasn't ruled it out. "I'm taking time for me right now," she said with a coy smile, "but I believe love will find me again when the time is right." The Tammy Slaton effect. Tammy's transformation has had ripple effects beyond her personal life. Experts say her story has shifted the way audiences view obesity, addiction, and recovery. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. For years, viewers tuned into 1,000 pounds, Sisters out of curiosity, often mocking or criticizing Tammy's behavior. But as her journey unfolded, many began to see her not as a punchline, but as a human being fighting an uphill battle. Dr. Eric Smith, one of Tammy's bariatric doctors, praised her persistence. "Tammy is a reminder that no matter how far gone you think you are, there's always a way back. She's faced more challenges than most people could imagine, and yet she's still standing." The cultural impact of Tammy's story can be seen in online support groups, where people share their own weight loss journeys using her as inspiration. Some even credit her with giving them the courage to seek surgery or start therapy. A new legacy. As Tammy Slaton flashes her brand new teeth for the cameras, she isn't just showing off dental work, she's rewriting her legacy. She's no longer just the woman who weighed 700 pounds or the reality star mocked by strangers. She's a survivor, a role model, and proof that transformation is possible even in the darkest of circumstances. "I used to think my story was over," Tammy reflected. "But now I see it's just beginning. This smile is just the start of the life I've been waiting for." Conclusion. The power of a smile. Tammy Slaton's debut of her new teeth after losing 500 pounds is more than just a cosmetic update, it's a symbol of resilience. Every sparkle in her smile reflects a victory, over addiction, over self-doubt, over loss, and over the odds that once seemed insurmountable. Her journey reminds us all that transformation isn't only about the physical, it's about rediscovering joy, self-worth, and the courage to shine. And for Tammy, perhaps the greatest triumph of all is this: when she looks in the mirror, she finally sees someone worth smiling back at. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.